Right, before we get started, just a couple of very quick notes for our audience. Thank you all so much for being here to celebrate your students. One request that we have, first of all, please try to keep background noise to a minimum. If you need to exit or enter, please try to do so quietly. Second of all, there is no video recording or audio recording allowed of any of our matches. You're welcome to take still photography, but no video or audio recording. If anybody is either of those things, we will ask you to leave. Lastly, please try to keep quiet. Try to keep your voices down. I know some of these questions you might know the answers. A lot of them I don't know the answers to. So awesome. But try to keep that in your head so that it doesn't potentially affect our students up here. We don't want them to be able to say that they heard the answer to the for students. You all are ready? Yes.
Question. Why do you want the English law?
Alfie,
Come
on.
our board person, but they ran out of scoreboards.
Yeah.
So feel free to come in and score team 2 9.
Okay. Yeah, I got super confused on the chart, and I thought.
No, you're fine.
I just thought I had the one.
No, you're fine.
Side you want to wherever you'd like to want to sit there, and are you at school keep annually?
Yeah, score computer.
Alfie.
All right.
Science.
Also allow me to introduce the awesome staff that is here alongside me. First of all, my name is Justin Moody. I am from Durham, North Carolina. Let's start to my far left and work to my right. Kai, introduce.
Oh, I'm Kai. I'm from Orlando, Florida.
You're from here.
Yes, I am.
Where do you live far from here?
About 35 minutes.
You live near the MCO airport?
No, I do not. On the other side of the city.
Okay. I'm Everlyn. I'm from South Carolina.
I'm DeWitt. I'm not an English lawyer. I'm from New Jersey. And live streaming is Ian from Chicago.
All right. Yes, science big finals. So y'all, we'll announce points every 5 questions or so since we didn't get access to a scoreboard, and I will try to do a good job to tell y'all how many points you earned or did not earn on any question. Correct for 6, incorrect for 2, et cetera, et cetera. Does that sound all right to y'all? Okay. Good, Ian.
Great.
All right, we're ready here. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Toss-up number 1. A malignant neoplasm in this organ in young women is called a solid pseudopapillary tumor. Liquid released from this organ includes the digestive enzymes trypsinogen. That is red 5. That is incorrect. -2 for Alfred.
No.
Sorry, Isaac. My apologies, Alfred. -2 to Isaac. My apologies. Okay. No, you got both right.
Pancreas?
The pancreas is correct. Sri Haas with the point for 6 points. Good job. All right, toss up 2. The spectrum of this element was first observed in 1868 in sunlight during a solar eclipse. That is green 3.
Helium?
Helium is correct for 6 points. Good job, Sean. Toss up 3. When this material spreads out horizontally and creates a layer in between strata of rock, it creates a dome-shaped laccolith, which, when exposed, is more red 4. That's incorrect. -2.
Sorry.
Green 2. Louder, please.
Granite?
That is incorrect. -2.
Glass?
This material can cool and crystallize into intrusive bodies. It provides the composition of igneous rocks. For the point, red 3.
Lava?
That is incorrect. -2. That will kill the question. The answer we were looking for was magma. Magma.
Why not accept lava?
Because the answer line specifically said, do not accept or count on lava. That's possible. These proteins are arranged as head-to-tail dimers in a handshake motif, and these proteins provide an electrostatic potential that holds together the 30 nanometer fiber. These proteins can promote transcriptional activity. That is green 4.
Ribosomes.
That's incorrect. Through the that is red 5.
Collagen.
That is incorrect. -2.
4 for me.
Okay. Through the acetylation of lysine, and 8 of these proteins form an octamer in the center of the nucleosome in eukaryota. For the points, name these proteins around which DNA wraps. That is green 5. Histones is correct for 4 points. Good job.
Why is it not mitochondria? Because it's not.
Toss up 5. The value of this quantity corresponds to the strength of so-called forbidden lines in the H2 regions. Specific ranges of mass in this quantity are required for pair instability supernovae to occur. Population 1 stars are contrasted. That is red 5.
I think you can continue the question. I think I just randomly run. Do not take over.
Okay.
I'm
-2. -2 to Isaac. Contrasted with population 2 stars by having higher values of this quantity, while early forming population 3 stars have values of 0 for this quantity. For the points, give this quantity for the proportion of non-helium or hydrogen. That is red 1.
Okay.
That's time. I'm sorry, -2. The proportion of non-helium or hydrogen elements found in a star. And that is time. No, sorry, that was time. It was metallicity. So, all right. Toss up number 6. This company developed a cryogenic engine called the BE3 that was tested at Van Horn. This company developed a 2-stage design for its new Glen family. That is red 4.
Origin?
That is correct for 6 points.
I'm getting the score check.
Yep, go ahead and do it. Yeah, just
Okay. Alfred, -2. Treehouse 6. Blood Ranch, -2. Elijah 4. Isaac, -6. Rahul, sorry, -2. Shamik 6. Ritwick, -2. Advent 4.
All right, does that sound right for all of y'all?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. During this process, FTSZ polymerization and Z-ring population, that is red 1. That is incorrect. I'm sorry, -2. Okay, trigger the formation of new cell wall material. S. palmbi yeasts unusually exhibit this process, while in other eukaryotes, this process only occurs in the mitochondria and chloroplasts. That is green 3. That's incorrect. It is 2. Red 3.
Photosynthesis.
That's also incorrect. -2. The answer we were looking for was binary fission. Binary fission.
Kill the question.
Toss up 8. This man lends his name to a theorem that says for an integer a, when p is prime, a to the power of p minus k will be a multiple of p. This man said that he could not fit a proof of the theorem in the margin of the that is red 2.
For math.
That is correct for Matt. That is good for 5 points. Hold on 1 second.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's your question?
Why? Why is the 3x plus 1 impossible to 3?
Do not know that answer. So
No,
yes.
it's proven.
All right, toss up number 9. The spectral radiance from these things is positively dependent on the Cubic frequency per Planck's law and tends to the Rayleigh-Leans law at low frequencies. For one of these objects whose emissivity is taken to be 1, the radiant exitance is equal to a constant times the 4th power of temperature per the Stefan-Boltzmann law. Acting as ideal emitters and sometimes modeled as a cavity with a hole, for the points, name these physically ideal objects, which, green 4. Say again?
Black holes.
That's incorrect. Red 1.
Black bodies.
That is correct.
What are black bodies?
What that question is about. So minus get that negative there too. Okay.
What is black body?
All right.
I know what it's black white.
Also, audience, I'm sorry, I did not have the most up-to-date information. We are allowing people to record finals, so if you would like to record the rest of the finals match, you're welcome to do so. All right, toss up number 10. We'll do a score check after this. Once again, please, y'all, try to keep noise to a minimum as you are coming out to exiting the room. Try to come in and out as smoothly and quickly as possible. Thank you. All right, toss up number 10. While working under the mentorship of Hoistine Orr, this person wrote in thesis, new types of irreducibility criteria. The COBOL programming language was influenced by this person's. That is green 2. Grace Hopper is correct for 6 points. Amazing Grace Hopper.
Grace Hopper.
She was a female computer scientist, admiral in the United States Navy, and the person that invented the term computer bug when she found a moth in a mainframe computer. Toss up number, sorry. Yeah.
Alfred 0, Srihat 11, Ranch -4, Elijah 4, Isaac -6, Rahul 4, Shamik 4, with -4, Advent 4.
All right. Do those point values sound right to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Toss up number 11. According to Michael Spivak, the world's sneakiest substitution is a half-angle substitution named for this function that sets t equal to this function of x over 2. This function has asymptotes every pi radians, including at negative, and that is red pi.
Tangent.
Tangent is correct for 5 points. Or sorry, 4 points. My apologies.
Except tan.
Negative. You said pi over 2 is right.
What's
I got that. These are the positive. Also, number 12. Although known for achievements in another science, this person's father invented the achromatic lens. This person's most notable innovation was inspired by a paper on fermentation and putrefaction by a French scientist. After learning that a certain substance was used to treat sewage in Carlisle, that's green 4. That's incorrect, -2. This person began applying it to surgical wounds. For the point, name this British surgeon who pioneered antiseptic surgery. That is red 2. Joseph Lister is correct for 4 points. Toss up 13. This quantity equals the integral of dq over t, and according to the Clausius theorem, and this quantity remains constant for processes that are both adiabatic and reversible. This conjugate variable, that is red 2. Entropy is correct for 6 points. Mr. Shreetas.
Excellent.
Toss out 13. Stable, mature forms of this molecule require its precursor form to be stabilized with a 5' cap. In this molecule synthesis, spliceosomes remove non-coding regions called introns. To trigger an immune response to spike proteins, this molecule is used in the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. That is red 1. That's incorrect. I'm sorry. For the points, -2. For the points, name the single-stranded molecule. That is green 2. Say again. Prompt. Sorry, louder, please. That is incorrect. -2. Red 4.
M.
Let's see. Red 4 has the buzz. Prompt.
M.
That is correct for 4 points.
I think they already finished the question when the other guy answered.
Yeah.
It was -1.
-1. I'm sorry. I had
My apologies. One, and then we have all and with the 4 gets 3. Okay.
It's orange.
All right, y'all. Toss up 15. In order to unify configurations across this software, users can employ a software suite called System B. The core of this software can act as a hypervisor via the kernel-based virtual machine module. That is red 3.
Operating systems.
That is incorrect. -2. Which require hardware virtualization extensions. Distributions of this software that can run a desktop environment called GNOME include Debian and Ubuntu. That is green 2. That's incorrect. -2. Red 1. That's correct for 4 points. Yeah.
How many does we have?
We will do a score check since that was toss up 15.
Oh, Alfred 2.
Say protest?
Hold on for the score check and then let's put in the protest. Go ahead.
Alfred 2, Treehouse 21, Branch -6, Elijah 7, Isaac -2, Rahul
One.
No, I have you at -2. I see.
-2.
There is 4 and 5.
Okay. Rahul 1, Shamik 4, Ritwick -6, Advent 4.
All right, so we can toss it 15. And Ron Stewart, we're about where you bust in.
Yeah.
What word?
I was doing at
Or around. For me to reread, you can tell where you bust. Okay. In order to unify configurations across the system.
Vote yes.
Kernel. Yeah, that's line 2.
I think you should have prompted on operator.
Okay.
I think I should have prompted. You should have prompted on hyperlinks. Then anti-prompt on hyperlink.
You do not do anti-prompts at IAC.
But I heard someone do.
Okay, the question line specifically says, sure, but otherwise, there are some
What is the anti-prompt? If you're too specific.
This one? No. Yeah, it's in the answer line. It says, wise you.
Okay. Right now, Alfred is at 2. Treehouse is at 20. Right now, Alfred is at 2. Treehouse at 21. Rudranch -6. Elijah 7. Isaac -2. Rahul at 1. Shamik 4. Ritwick -6. And Advent 4.
All right, and let's see, Rudranch, unfortunately, your protest was denied, so we will move on, and those scores stay as they are. All right, toss-up 16. These diagrams estimate the probability density function and become relative frequency plots when the interval lengths are 1. These diagrams can be constructed with Sturgis's rule, which suggests the number of bins, depicting quantitative data, unlike bar charts for the points. That is red 1.
I'm pie
That's incorrect, -2. What statistical diagrams are created by bucketing data into bins, then plotting how many values are in each bin? Red 5.
Say
Histogram is correct for 3 points. All right, moving on. Toss-up 17. This place is where the Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope discovered an excess of gamma ray radiation, which might be due to self-annihilating dark matter. Fermi bubbles are located around this region, and it is orbited by the circumnuclear disk. This place contains a supermassive black hole that is green 2. Let's see here. No, cannot take that. Green 5. Nope, can't take that either. This place contains a supermassive black hole discovered by Robert Brown and Bruce Ballard, which is Sagittarius A star. For the points, name this balance point for all the mass in the Milky Way. Red 1.
You don't do central mass.
Say that one more time, please.
Central mass Milky Way.
That is incorrect for -1. We need galactic center, the center of the galaxy.
Was galactic is called galactic center.
Okay, I'll put it in participant.
Happy. You can look up the people.
It is.
I think it's happy fruits. We can't have parents in children. Okay.
Okay. Go. Close.
Okay. Nobody.
I said
No, we won't put it in. Just where did you
No, he's asking what word were you on?
Yeah. Yeah, this place is where the Fermi Gamma Ray Space Telescope discovered an excess of gamma ray radiation that might produce self-annihilating dark matter. Fermi bubbles are located around this region, and it is orbited by the certain nuclear disk. This place contains a supermassive black hole.
Yes,
It was after, that's why I thought I wanted to make sure.
One at a time.
Right hard. Wait. Well,
We're gonna put it.
He's wait. You have to wait your turn. Wait your turn.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit for us to put in a protest. Okay. All right, your protest has been entered and Alfred, let me put in yours now. 1 second. Hold down where I while this is going,
Was after his.
yeah, it was after the question was finished. And yes, please, but also could submit or hi, would one of y'all mind going next door and telling them to stop playing the buzzer because it's
Oh, no, you know that.
Thank you.
You want to do a sport check? Well, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
There are 18 toss-ups. You have Alf with -1, Tree Toss with 21, Raj with -6, Elijah with 7, Isaac with 1, Raul with -1, Shamik with 4, Ridwick with -6, and Advith with 2.
All right, and Alfred, your exact answer was center of mass of the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah.
All right, and do you think you should have been prompted, or that your answer was equivalent? Okay, that's fine. You can submit that protest. They will be working with All right. Hold tight and see what our protest means.
Seven. Let's focus, okay? 7.
Can I ask what you got on for alignment? Alignment? Oh. So I guess the piece there. So the knowledge and
Elijah got 6 on question 6.
A
Hey, Mister.
you have a 3 young people, so 4.
Sorry. What's our protests? Okay. Your protest was accepted because your buzz was first, Alfred. That kind of just makes sure the protest moved. So the points have been adjusted. Currently we have Alfred, no score. Treehouse, 21.
Went away too.
Rudranch, -6. Elijah, 7. Isaac, 1. Rahul, -1. Shamik, 4. Ritwick, -6. And Advith, 9. All right, guys, we can continue on here to toss up number T. All right. The last member of these metals is often included despite being part of the 6D transition series. The heaviest of these metals are named for Dmitry Mendeleev, Alfred Nobel, and Ernest Lawrence. That is red 2. The actinides is correct for 6 points. All right, toss up 19. The mystic form of this mineral has had vapor deposition applied to it to create a rainbow-colored effect. By heating an instance of this mineral, David Brewster discovered a liquid that fills cavities called Brewster lime. As defining the mineral with a Mohs scale of 8 for the points, that is 3 and 4. That is incorrect. -2, yeah. Okay. All right.
But we like where you going.
Yeah, I like where you're going as a comic state. What is this mineral? Red tube.
Topaz?
Topaz is correct for 4 points. What's up? Yo, one at a time, please. Go for it. Toss up 20. We'll do another score check after this. Scientists proved that diamonds are made of carbon by burning one inside a glass jar using a magnifying glass and producing carbon dioxide. This chemist built on the work of Henry Cavendish to prove that water is a solution instead of an element. This scientist, who named both oxygen and hydrogen, established red tube. Antoine Lavoisier is correct for 5 points.
Alfred.
That puts you at
This week, yeah, Shreehouse, you were at 36. One more correct answer, and one more 4-point or above correct answer, and you're out as our champion. All right, moving on to toss up 21. Can we do a global score check first?
Local?
Like everybody, sure.
Alfred, I have you at 0 points. Shrihas at 36. Raj at -6. Elijah at 7. Isaac at 1. Raul at -1. Shamik at 4. Ridwick at -8. And Advent at 9.
All right, does that sound right to everybody?
Yeah.
where you going? Let me ask you. The dad on the end. Good? Okay.
Okay.
Like, that's me a question when we start.
No, I got it. All right, toss up 21. This phylum is organized into classes such as Scyphozoa and Cubozoa. Mesoglia are used by members of this phylum as a type of hydrostatic skeleton. One member of this phylum being called the Portuguese man of war, that is red 5.
Nidaria.
Nidaria.
Jellyfish.
Yep, Nidaria is correct for 5 points.
So what's Deuterostomy?
Isaac is at 6 points now. Toss up 22. Sampling efforts in this region often use instant nets to reveal that polyethylene and polypropylene dominate to low density. This phenomenon is concentrated within a region of weak currents and convergence associated with a subtropical gyre located in the northern portion of a certain body of water. Efforts to remediate this region include passive collection systems that exploit convergent surface flows. For the points, name this large region of green. That is green 4. That is incorrect, -2. Name this large region of marine pollution located red 3.
Great garbage patch.
Promise.
Great garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean.
That's correct. Great Pacific Garbage Patch is correct for.
On what?
All right, toss up 23. He gave a partial answer there with Great Garbage Patch. Great. -2. Toss up 24. 23. This scalar quantity can be measured in a unit called the erg, and though not torque, it can also be measured via the foot-pound. This quantity is the namesake of a principle which can be derived from Newton's second law of motion, hence that is green 2. That is incorrect, -2. And states that it is equivalent to the kinetic energy of a particle. That is red 4. That is incorrect, -2.
Wait.
The SI unit for that red.
B?
Didn't you already buzz, Isaac?
No.
No. Did he answer?
Yeah,
Okay.
give you an answer.
Okay, go ahead.
The answer could be speed.
That's incorrect, so that will kill the question. No, it's work.
So -1.
Yeah.
Speed.
No. -2. I finished the question. Score check, please.
Alfred 0, Shrihas 36, Ranch -2, Elijah 5, Isaac 4, Rahul 3, Shamik 4, -3, sorry, Shamik 4, Rick -10, Advent 9.
All right, everybody okay? Understand those scores. All right, toss up 24. Following the discovery of this fossil, various fossils that attest its species' earlier presence in the area were discovered, including Sanguirin II and the Mojicarto child. This fossil was the oldest hominid fossil. That is green 3. That is incorrect, -2.
Hold on before you continue.
No, we have to keep going with the question. Until the discovery, that was -2. Until the discovery of the Tong child in 1924. discovered by Eugene Dubois. For points, what is this fossil found on an eponymous island? That is green, red for rather. That is incorrect, -2, which helped in the classification of Homo erectus. Green 4.
So,
That's incorrect, -1. It is Java Man.
oh, Java. What
Java
is
Man.
Java Man?
What was your question?
Java
I just can't answer a
That's
question.
okay. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to confirm that I think for one, you got like -2 that you didn't take, like 9 -2. Wait, oh,
No.
Who, Evan?
No.
No.
Who, no?
No.
that's a great.
All right, toss up 25. The performance of these items is measured by the L10 life rating, which estimates the number of revolutions at which 90% of them still work. These components may include a cage or retainer. That is green 2. That is incorrect, -2. To maintain spacing between individual rolling elements. Variants of these things include deep groove, angular contact, and thrust types, each optimized for different load directions and magnitudes. For the points, name these spherical rolling elements. That is red 3.
Wheels.
That is incorrect, -2. Used red 1.
Where?
That is correct.
What?
All fails. We'll do a score check here for everyone right now.
Okay. As whatever question that was, we have Alfred at 4, Freehas at 36, Rudranch at -4, Elijah at 3, Isaac at 4, Rahul -5, Shamik 2, Ritwick -11, and Advif 9.
All right, sound right to everybody? All right, let's keep going here. Toss up 26. Frederick Vinton Hunt coined the name for this technology and developed the first modern variety of it, for which he was given a Medal of Merit. Profiles gathered by one variety of this technology enabled Marie Thorpe to discover the Mid-Atlantic Ridge's Central Rift Valley. Functioning, that is red 5.
Sonar.
That is correct for 5 points.
Let's see.
All right, please don't ask the score after every question. We'll give score checks as we go. Toss up number 27. Sauropsids and amniotes first appeared within the later part of this period in which Euramerica and Siberia joined to create the supercontinent Pangaea. Due to the rise of, that is red 1.
Triathlon.
That is incorrect, -2.
Wait, that's
Due to the rise, red 5.
Caribbean.
That's incorrect, -2.
Caribbean.
Due to the rise of temnospondyls in this period, it is sometimes known as the Age of Amphibians. Due to a rainforest collapse during this period, a certain type of forest may have been limited to islands. Occurring between, that is red 2.
Carboniferous.
The Carboniferous period is correct for 5 points. Champion! All right. All right, toss up 28. This biome is the home of most of the world's muskeg bogs. Red 3.
Tied up.
That is correct for 6 points. There's Buzz.
Very.
All right. Toss up 29. One of these stars secretes matter from a donor and causes changes in brightness leading to the use of the term cataclysmic variable stars. These stars can undergo a runaway nuclear process called carbon detonation. The upper bound for the mass of these stars, that is green 3. That's incorrect, -2. Of these stars is reached when gravitational force cannot be resisted by electron, that is green 5. That's incorrect, -2. By the electron degeneracy, red 1. White dwarf, correct, 5 points. All right, before we read toss up 30, let's just do a score check. I realize we do not have our scoreboard, so let's do one last score check before toss up 30.
I have Alfred with 7. Shrihas went out with 41. Rudranch at 2. Elijah at 3. Isaac at 7. Raul at -5. Shamik at 0. Ritwick at -11. And Advent at 7.
All right. Toss up 30. This will be the decider, barring any tiebreakers. All right. Get ready, all. Here it comes. Before the 20th century, this compound was commonly known as oil of vitriol. That is green 4. That is correct for 6 points. All right. Here are our standings as I see them. Out with 41 points on question number 27, and in first place is Treehouse. Yeah, we'll take care of. So you have a three-way tie for second, third, and fourth. 3 people each with 7 points. Those are Alfred, Isaac, and Advith. Let's have a round of applause for them. We'll do it. Everybody else's place, just so we can see if there are any other ties that need to be broken. No, we're going to go straight into the tie break. Let's see here. Next is 3 points. In 5th place, we have Elijah. Right, and in 6th place, with 2 points, we have Rudranj. In 7th place, with 0 points, we have Shamik. Tiebreaker for our 8th and 9th place contestants. Those will be Rahul and Advin, both at -5. Oh, sorry, Rahul and Ritvik at -5. I apologize. A notification just popped up and it covered Advin. I was thinking. All right, so let us start, please, with our tie break for second, third, and fourth. So, as you all know, the way our tie breaks work are sudden victory. So, whoever gets these questions correct first is who gets that place. Everybody understand?
As the ones that are not not be on their bus.
Yeah, the ones who are not as part of the tie break.
Be on your bus.
So, right now, it should only be Alfred, Isaac, and Advith. All right. This constellation's brightest star is Spica, which can be located via that is red 5.
Spica is. And I think I forgot to read it.
All right, I'm sorry, that's time. Via using the Big Dipper and the Bootes constellation. This constellation lends its name to a supercluster, including the local group of galaxies. Alfred. Virgo is correct. All right. Next, we have our tie break to determine 3rd place and 4th place. That is, the only people on the buzzer should be Isaac and Advith. Palmitate and sodium phosphate are 2 forms of this antioxidant used in cosmetics for bright and even skin tone. Oh, thank you. This vitamin.
Vitamin E.
That is incorrect. This vitamin is crucial for the synthesis of catecholamines, L-carnitine, and collagen. Deficiency of this compound leads to scurvy, a condition characterized by bleeding gums and impaired healing. Further points, name this water-soluble vitamin that most animals can synthesize from glucose, but humans cannot.
The question is killed because.
Isaac, please don't talk unless you are who is buzzing to make it a lot easier on everyone. Toss up 3. Both of you can buzz. Oh, it's vitamin C.
Questions?
Yes.
This is something that doesn't have negative scoring?
No, there's
No,
no
there-
negatives, just to break a tie. All right, toss up 3. The relationship between dry air and these events is stated by the Haynes index. Flashover can occur in these events, which can generate updrafts to bring in cool air. Red 5. That's incorrect. And these things can spread to the canopy via dead limbs, which are called fuel ladders. The spread component, heat spiral drought index, and ignition component are all outputs for a rating system to describe the danger of these events. For the points, name these ecological events in which forests might burn. Fires or forest fires is correct. Isaac, that will mean you are our 4th place winner. Everyone, please stay in place too, because we still have trophies to give out to our contestants.
Sweat.
As soon as we break the last time for 7th and 8th, or sorry, 8th and 9th. Can you spell it? It's called John. We obviously can give your status. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, all right. This is the last time breaking. That needs to be on the buzzer here are Rahul and Rick. Good luck. This element is. Oh, thank you. This element is notably used by Jacques Charles and balloon Jacques. Boyle created this element by dissolving iron and acid. Christian Friedrich Schonbein's fuel cell combined oxygen and this element produced electricity and water. This element was first identified as a distinct substance in 1766 when Henry Cavendish reacted zinc with that is green 2. Hydrogen is correct. Yeah. So let's start. Bring the verse. Come on up for your ninth place. Good job. In 8th place, Rahul, come on up for your attack. 7th, we have Shaman. Come on up. 6th place, Raj. Come on up. 5th place, Elijah. Come on up. 4th place, Isaac. I'm sure there might go around that. Place. Hunter, have you come back yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. We'll go ahead and do 2nd place then to Alfred. Come on up. And in this case, last but definitely not least, our first placer, Sri Haas. Come on up. No, before we go, thank you all so much. It was a pleasure getting to read for y'all. For those of you who did awesome, congratulations. For those of you who may not have done quite as well as you would have liked, y'all, it took a lot to get here. Y'all, please. It took a lot to get here. Y'all did awesome. You know what? There is always next year. You have time to learn, time to practice. We'll see y'all hopefully next year right here.